Hey, good morning. It's nice out here today. Got the sun shining. I had a little frost out here early. Watch these squirrels on top of this tree jump way up there. See them on top of that, above the building? There they go, 3 of them. 4 of them. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. They're little acrobats. Jump from tree to tree like that. It's pretty sweet to do that. When we was kids, we would go back into the saplings, a bunch of little trees coming up, and just they was big enough we could climb them by just wrapping our legs around them and scooching up them, and you get a ways up in them and these saplings would bend over, and you had a couple of us kids up on that little sapling and we could bend it over to the ground, bend it over, and then we put our younger brother on it and we'd get off and let it go. Of course, he'd get slingshotted up in the air. We'd get in trouble because Mom didn't like that kind of stuff. You know, we messing with our youngest brother like that. There was 5 boys and 3 girls in my family growing up, so we did irritate each other, the young guys. You know, we'd irritate just because we could. You know, nothing big, but kids, you know, we'd do that. We would irritate them. I'm going up this way today. I'm gonna go up here and do a little walk up the hill today. I've not been up there in a while, but that's all right. We've been back on the down in the creek beds yesterday, and man, we seen some pretty rocks down in there. I think the kids have gathered up some they're going to take back with them. Yeah, I think they have. That little bird you hear, he's a little one. Got that loud, that one. He's a little bird. Got a big voice. A little bird. It's I like a little chickadee, a wren of some sort, but or a small bird. We hear some pretty neat stuff out here. Coyotes was loud last night. Boy, you could have. They was thick here on this hillside. Over here on this side of us. They go up on this, back up in here. This whole ridge is coyotes run that on the other side. So when they get out and get to barking and calling each other in, it's like a chorus out here. You can hear all kinds of. They really get on it. Makes your hair crawl on your neck sometimes. You hear stuff. You're like, wow. We got a lot of squirrel running out here. But anyway, I hear them over here over in this side there. See the squirrel? Yeah, it's squirrel. They're too fast stepping to be anything other than a squirrel. The blue jays seen me. They're pretty birds. Blue jays are pretty. They're ornery birds. They like to they like to irritate people. Up here's got a big airplane making the stripe in the sky. See that? I'm going to start spreading their trails out. But anyway, I've got, what is today? Thursday. Today's Thursday, isn't it? Already. 1 Timothy 5:11 here today. And so I thought I'd read some of this in context today, right? Because, see if I can do this with one hand. I got me a new tripod, I just didn't get it out today. Here in 1 Timothy chapter 5, and we're in verse 11 here. We're in verse 11. But I want to read some up to from verses 5 down, and so we get a context on what this is, because there's a lot going on here. All right. Now, one really a widow and alone relies on God and is remaining in petitions and prayers night and day. Yet she who is prodigal and living is dead. These things also charge that they may be irrehensible. Now, if anyone is not providing for his own, and especially his family, he has disowned the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. Let no widow be listed of less than 60 years, having been the wife of one man, attested by ideal acts. If she nurses children, if she is hospitable, if she washes the saints' feet, if she relieves the afflicted, if she follows up with every good work. Yet the younger widows refuse, for whenever they should be restive against Christ, they are wanting to marry, having judgment, seeing that they repudiate their first faith. Yet at the same time, they are learning to be idle also, wandering about the homes. Yet not only are they idle, but gossips also, and meddlers, speaking what they must not. All right, so that's the references. I mean, that's from verses 5 down through verse 13. All right. Now, so I've got some references here. Get this turned around. Me and my my stuff, right? All right, so here in 1 Timothy 5, verse 11, here's what that says, and then a handful of references tied to it. All right. Yet the younger widows refuse, for whenever they should be restive against Christ, they are wanting to marry. Let no widow be listed of less than 60 years, having been the wife of one man. I am intending, then, that the younger widows are to be marrying, bearing children, managing households, giving an oppressor nothing as an incentive, favoring reviling. A wife is bound by law for whatever time her husband is living. Yet, if the husband should be reposing, she is free to be married to whom she will, only in the Lord. Yet happier is she if ever she should be remaining thus, according to my opinion. Now, I presume that I also have God's Spirit. Forbidding to marry, abstaining from foods which God creates to be partaken of with thanksgiving by those who believe and realize the truth. All right, so that's the references to 1 Timothy 5, verse 11. So, like I say, read those in context and get the the meaning behind everything and follow through with it, because it makes a difference. Understand the scriptures, read them all in context. All right, so we'll get that done. I think I want to go right on up this hill. I've not been up there in a while. We'll get that done today. All right, it's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be nice. Actually, you know, I haven't been back through here in a while. See that trail up through there? That would be a sweet spot to go get. I may have to go do that. I may have to go up there and see what we can stir up. But right now, I got to go up this hill. All right, let's do that. And go see what God's got for us. All right. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. See you then. Have an awesome day.